Hello all, I am Shivganga Gavane, Assistant Professor from Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute of Engineering Management and Research, Akudi, Pune. As part of Open Education for Better World, a project by UNESCO Faculty Development Program on Environment and Sustainability, I am presenting Impact of Operating System Development on Environment and Sustainability. In week 1 video, we have seen how environment and sustainability is related to the subject system programming and operating system. Also, we have seen what are the steps that we can take while designing and developing the system software in order to achieve environment sustainability. In week 2, we have seen the series of international standards for system and software quality requirement and evaluation. Now, in week 4, we will see how to calculate carbon footprints so that we can minimize emissions while developing the system software. After learning through this video, students will be able to understand impact of effective system software development on environment. Students will be able to apply the rules specified in international standards while implementing the system software. Students will be able to design and implement algorithm for operating systems such that it will leave zero or less carbon footprints. These are the list of ISO standards written for software development. This is a series of standards designed by ISO IEC. It starts from 25000. It is also known as SQUARE, which stands for System and Software Quality Requirement and Evaluation. It has the goal of creating a framework for evaluation of software product quality. Some of the series in this, some of the sub-series in this are 2500N is for Quality Management Division, 2501N is for Quality Model Division, 2502N is for Quality Measurement Division, 2503N is for Quality Requirement Division, 2504N is for Quality Evaluation Division. There are some extensions to this division. They are ranging from 25050 to 25099. Some of those extensions are ISO IEC 25062 is for Common Industry Format for Usability Test Report. 25063 is for Context of Use Description. 25064 is for Users Needs Report. 25066 is for Evaluation Reports. Now we will see the study done by researcher Adornay Loyfe and his team. They have given in the table, you can observe the given table, it shows the carbon emission by different factors, or these are the different contributors for carbon footprints. You can observe here in this table that electrical energy is the major contributor to the carbon footprint. That is, electrical energy utilization emits more carbon as compared to any other carbon emitting product. And if we develop effective system software that uses algorithm having less complexity, then it will require less computing resources and hence less electrical energy, which in turn results into low carbon emission. So for that purpose, we will we already have discussed in week 1 that operating system, which is an intermediate between hardware and software. Optimization of such operating system is very important for green computing because it is a bridge between hardware and software. So we have since we have many operating systems and its utilities for different functionalities. But now there is a need for low power consuming operating system, that is green operating system, with completely new scalable architecture, having all its resources in virtual mode, that is saved on computer, sorry, saved on cloud. Just we will have internet browser and we can cater all the computation problems. Now let us understand what if we don't have the virtual resources, or we need to purchase the licenses for the system softwares in the CDs and DVDs. So if the implementation of such softwares requires 31% of the emissions, then their distributions in terms of different CDs and DVDs requires 69, or it emits 69% of carbon into the environment. So you can observe implementation requires less emission than the distribution. So if we keep this implemented softwares in the cloud in virtual manner, then this distribution emission happening due to distribution can be avoided. Also, there is a manufacturing, the study done by another group of researchers regarding manufacturing of laptop computer and its requirement. It results into around 227 to 270 kgs of carbon dioxide. So if we utilize these computers or reuse these computers, uh, it will be better, or it will result into less carbon emissions. And this can be happen. This can We can make it happen by using the green operating system. Now, what is green operating system? It is an operating system which has features like virtual resources, that is, all resources will be open source system programs on computer, on cloud. It has modularity, that is, it adopts the modularity which will help to increase the reusability, as components can be disabled and reused for next updated version. We should go for green solutions starting from design, manufacturing, use till disposal. This already we have seen during the course of this FDP, and hence we can achieve the sustainable development. Sustainable development is nothing but the development which does not affect the future generation. So we will be able to achieve the goal of less carbon footprints. By by considering all above solutions, we can achieve this sustainable development. Thank you. Thank you one and all.